10 mental shifts that create billionaire. Thinking, Napoleon Hill. The spark of ambition. Late at night, in a cramped loft above an unremarkable coffee shop in Chicago, Maya Patel stared at her laptop, exhaustion etching lines on her face. Her startup, Luminatech, was 6 months old. She'd poured every ounce of energy into the idea, a platform to democratize access to clean energy solutions. But investors were silent. Revenue trickled, and her confidence flickered like a faulty light bulb. Maya felt the weight of her dreams collapsing. She'd read countless articles on the habits of billionaires. She'd even skimmed Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill in college, but the lessons felt distant. Academic words on a page, not fuel for action. Tonight she needed a breakthrough. Her phone buzzed. A friend had sent a link to an article. 10 mental shifts that create billionaire. Thinking. Maya clicked, skeptical. But as she scrolled, something resonated. These weren't just principles. They were mental keys to unlock wealth, influence, and impact. In that moment, Maya made a vow. She would adopt these 10 shifts. Not tomorrow. Not when things were perfect. Tonight. And she would rebuild her mindset before she rebuilt her business. That vow sparked a journey stronger than any business plan, a journey in which Maya would transform her inner world and, through that, create the outer life of a billionaire thinker. Shift 1. From scarcity to abundance. For most of her life, Maya had lived in scarcity. Not enough money, not enough connections, not enough time. She spent sleepless nights calculating burn rates, worrying she'd run out of runway before her product reached market. Napoleon Hill's philosophy teaches that wealth begins with a mindset of abundance, the belief that opportunities, resources, and creative ideas are endless. Maya realized she had been blind to the abundance already around her: a talented development team, supportive friends, and a network of mentors willing to share advice. To adopt an abundance mindset, Maya began a daily practice. Each morning, before opening her laptop, she wrote down 3 things she had in plenty: support, curiosity, creative ideas. Immediately, she noticed a shift. Anxiety loosened its grip. Instead of fearing lack, she recognized potential. Within days, colleagues responded to her renewed energy. Investors who had ghosted her inbox sent polite declines, valuable feedback in disguise. In an internal pitch meeting, Maya suggested a partnership with a local nonprofit offering solar panels to low-income families. The team rallied enthusiastically. Energized by the vision of mutual growth, this shift was not magic. It was conditioning her mind to see abundance. And with that, her ability to act from a place of possibility skyrocketed. Shift 2, from reaction to response. When a client in Europe missed a key milestone, Maya's first instinct was frustration. Reactive anger at missed deadlines had cost her relationships in the past. Hill encourages shifting from reaction on emotional reflex to response, a thoughtful action. Maya paused. Instead of firing off a scolding email, she scheduled a video call with the client. She asked open questions. What obstacles are you facing? Can we help you meet this milestone? On that call, she discovered the client's team lacked training on a critical feature. Maya offered to host a live workshop. The next week, her engineers taught the feature to the client's team. Milestones got back on track. More importantly, trust deepened. This shift taught Maya that leaders don't react impulsively, they respond strategically. And strategic responses build stronger partnerships and sustainable growth. Shift 3. From goals to purpose-driven vision. In her early days, Maya had a list of SMART goals. Acquire 100 customers by Q2. Raise $500,000 seed round by June. Goals felt like targets on a firing squad. Achievement created relief but no lasting drive. Napoleon Hill stressed connecting goals to a burning purpose. Maya revisited her why. She remembered her childhood in rural India, where blackouts were daily obstacles. Clean energy wasn't just a market opportunity, it was life-changing for millions. She transformed her goals into a purpose-driven vision. Empower 1 million households to achieve energy independence by 2030. That vision ignited passion. Every KPI, every strategy meeting, pivoted around that purpose. When the seed round extended 3 more weeks, Maya didn't panic. She saw it as extra time to refine the pitch deck and align investors with the mission. Purpose gave her the resilience to endure delays. Shift 4. From fear of failure to embracing experimentation. Early in her career, every setback felt like a personal indictment. A beta test flop meant embarrassment. Investors' critical feedback felt like rejection. Hill's philosophy reframes failure as feedback data about what works and what doesn't. Maya decided to treat her startup as an experiment. Each feature launch became a test case, each customer survey a research study. She set up an experiments dashboard, logging hypotheses, metrics, and outcomes. When a micro-subsidy model didn't drive purchase conversions, Maya analyzed the data without shame. She tweaked pricing tiers, offered free trials, and ran A/B tests. This scientific approach removed fear. Failure wasn't final, it was just a data point. The team shifted from defensive to curious, not hiding mistakes but celebrating learnings. Experimentation bred innovation, and innovation bred growth. Shift 5. From small thinking to big, bold ambitions. A few weeks into her mindset overhaul, Maya realized she had limited her ambition. She'd targeted regional pilots in the Midwest. Fearing national rollout too soon, hoarding big dreams can trap entrepreneurs in mediocrity. Hill teaches that billionaires think in grand visions. What can we achieve if there were no limits? Maya gathered her leadership team on a Friday afternoon. No laptops, no schedules, just whiteboard walls and colored markers. They brainstormed. Moonshot scenarios, global partnerships, utility-scale microgrids, blockchain-based energy credits. They settled on a bold ambition. Within 5 years, Luminatech will power entire communities in 3 continents through sustainable microgrids and consumer subscriptions. The ambition rewired every strategy session. They sought global nonprofit grants, pitched international accelerators, and mapped infrastructure partners abroad. The board questioned sanity, but Maya's confidence was unshakable. When others saw risk, she saw seismic opportunity. Shift 6. From lone wolf to strategic partnerships. In her quest for independence, Maya had built a close-knit but small team. She wore many hats: CEO, marketer, product manager. But Hill emphasizes the power of alliance. Success multiplies when you leverage the strengths of others. Maya audited her network. She identified potential allies: a university lab with cutting-edge solar research, an NGO distributing cook stoves in Africa, and a fintech startup building Micra. She crafted partnership proposals grounded in mutual benefit. For the university, Luminatech would fund a research project on durable solar panels in exchange for IP rights. For the NGO, Luminatech would bundle solar chargers with stove donations, providing renewable energy. For the fintech startup, Luminatech would offer a white-label subsidy financing platform. Within 2 months, 3 strategic partnerships launched. Maya's network became a force multiplier for growth, credibility, and social impact. Shift 7. From comfort zone to constant growth. Maya once considered her job secure when the MVP launched. But Hill asserts that billionaires cultivate what he calls organized habits of continuous self-education and growth. She created a growth ledger. Each month, she added 1 new skill: public speaking, financial modeling, advanced coding frameworks. She blocked out weekly learning sprints. Alternately with her team sprint cycles, she learned to pitch on camera, studied advanced valuation methods, and completed a certification in IoT integration. Each new skill expanded Luminatech's capabilities beyond technical skills. Maya sought personal growth. She hired an executive coach, joined a global entrepreneurs forum in Dubai, and attended a silent meditation retreat. These experiences sharpened her resilience, empathy, vision. Shift 8. From procrastination to action bias. Even with clarity, Maya sometimes deferred tough decisions, releasing a product before full QA, hiring a CFO, or renegotiating office. Hill's philosophy advocates an action bias, a bias for decisiveness and swift execution. Maya adopted a 2-day decision rule. Any strategic decision would be made within 48 hours of identifying the need. When a rival launched a similar solar platform, Maya convened an emergency meeting. Within 2 days, they adjusted pricing tiers, accelerated the subscription feature roadmap, and launched a targeted digital campaign. Speed trumped perfection. Maya's team celebrated momentum, not minutia. And quickly, Luminatech regained market. Attention shift 9. From self-doubt to unshakable belief. Self-doubt lurks in every entrepreneur's journey. Maya often questioned, do I have what it takes? When pitching VCs or speaking at events, Hill teaches the power of autosuggestion, reinforcing belief through repeated affirmations and visualizations. Maya crafted a belief manifesto, 10 statements, affirming her vision, skills, and destiny. Every morning, she recited them aloud. I am a visionary leader, transforming global energy access. Every obstacle is an opportunity to learn and grow. She also visualized signing major contracts, smiling on stage, and seeing families light up their homes with clean energy. Over time, the declarations moved from rote to genuine. Investors sensed her conviction. Team morale rose. Doubts no longer held her hostage.